out like I'm really on autopilot. So I'm gonna try to get the energy going the longer I talk on today's episode. And honestly, I wasn't planning to do a show today. Like I was planning just to chill, relax. Like I had to ask my manager, can I be off? On my regular off day, and I just wanted to be isolated from people. Like I didn't want to be bothered by people. I didn't want to be talking to nobody. And it's just like like I tell you guys, like I'm literally drained and just worn out, just tired. And so the reason why I decided to do a video because something just happened to me like right before I did the video. And it really expired me. Damn, I can't even talk. I'm that tired. And it made me wanting to make this video. And so before I came to Texas on my podcast, I was shout out to all my fans on my podcast. Miss you guys, love you guys. Tune in, new episode this coming Sunday on the podcast. And I'm gonna do a YouTube video, Manifest this Sunday, also for everybody, and I'm gonna post the links to my podcast, so you guys want to subscribe to me, add to that 90K. All right, but yeah, I feel like I'm getting my energy. So so a lot of people a lot of my fans and supporters that was on my podcast was like sending me message saying congratulations on the move to Texas. Be safe. Like watch out for the people down there. And it was really my first time. Like I heard it before, but it was just like I never thought of it because I'm like I ain't gonna move to the South. But a lot of people were telling me about places in the South. The Sundown, I think it's called. Let me make sure, because I don't want to say it wrong. Let me see. I think it is Sundown. I really do think it is. Oh, okay. So I was right. Damn, that's a twister. Say Sundown Town 3 times fast. So a lot of people were telling me like, watch out, like especially driving in the rural areas and so on, so on. So when I first moved to Texas, I was staying in East Texas. East Texas boring as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really care for it. Like my ultimate dream was Dallas, and I got my dream, to live in Dallas, to experience Dallas. Like I'm a big city type of person. And so pretty much on my off day when I was living in East Texas, I was at Dallas, just getting the vibe and so on, and just mingling, networking, and so on. So I really okay. So as you guys know, I do photography and I do film, and I really like to target like big towns like San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, and Houston. Like if I had to do anything in Texas. So I'm chilling and I wasn't really trying to get on social media at all today. Like literally, like when I tell you that my goal and still is was just to chill, clean up around the house, cook dinner, for the next couple of days and so on. Just relax, just like have a mental break from people. I got a message on my Instagram. No, actually, somebody was calling me on my Instagram. No, No, it was Facebook. Sorry, it was Facebook. I deactivated my Facebook. I really don't like Facebook. I just wanted to get away from. But I created a new personal Facebook. I got people that's stalking me. Just stuff so on. So yeah. So I got a new Facebook account, and I only accept people that you sending me a request right in front of my face so I know who you are. So as I digress, so I'm like, I'm hearing the phone ring. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, what's that ring? And because I'm thinking like, is it somebody's phone here? Because I'm like, I don't be having company like that. So, but it was my phone. So it was some white country lady, and she called. And when I answered, she talked, and I guess she lost signal or whatever. So I'm like, hey, you losing signal? Can we message each other? So we messaging each other and so on. So she offered me a gig. I'm not gonna say the name of the town, but it's a real small town in Texas, right? So like I ain't never heard of it. It's mainly like West Texas. So I don't know anything about West Texas at all. Like literally, I don't know nothing. When I tell you I don't know nothing, I don't know nothing. Only thing I know about it is it's two things. Like when you're driving on the highway, like heading to West Texas, like the sky look like it's touching the ground. Like it's they has a whole bunch of beautiful sceneries. So I was gonna do one day just drive down there, just take pictures of the skyway, the skylines, the whole 9 yards. Um, so that was really the only thing I was gonna do in West Texas, just drive in that area. But she offered me a gig for this weekend, pretty much last minute type stuff. Um, no, it wasn't Facebook. I'm sorry. It was Instagram. Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. Like I'm. Yeah, that exhausted. Yeah, it was Instagram. Yeah, she found. Yeah, she claims that she found me, seen my work, and she wanted to hire me, and she knows that I'm not. I don't live in that area, so she was gonna pretty much quadruple my pay. So it's a gig for this Saturday and Sunday, 2 nights. She was going to pay for my hotel stay. So everybody that knows me knows I love staying at the Marriott and the Hilton. I get discounts there, so I'm going to save money, and it's nice and free breakfast too. But they what was strange is they don't have a Marriott or a Hilton. So she was telling me about they was paying for my hotel stay if I agreed, and and the gig was in the hotel. It was a she's like the hotel manager or some shit like that, and so that hotel I think was celebrated like this. It's like a and take like celebrate this 100-year anniversary of the hotel being existed. So she told me. So she told me the name of the hotel. So while she's talking to me, I'm looking up the hotel on my phone on my computer, and it's like that hotel looks spooky, like scary and weird. Like this motherfucker gonna have me in this weird ass hotel. So I'm doing research about the hotels and so on. And hold up. She was off. Here's the funny thing. Like they just need me for a couple hours for Saturday. I think it was 3 hours, and then 3 hours Sunday. And then so I'm like, okay. So it's like so I work on weekends. So it was just like as soon as I get out of work, I would have to go to the bathroom, change my clothes, get in my car, and drive over there. And well, and like I said, it was very very weird. Like the things that she was saying, that's like obviously you could tell that I'm not from there. It's like I'm not a typical. It just like for some reason, like you could tell when a person is from an area, like they look more like the people that lives in the area, and you look at me, you will never imagine me living in the country, rural, or anything. You like, okay, this dude look like he's from somebody that live in a big city, and so on. So, like I said, with that hotel was like haunted. People died in that hotel, like in the like years ago. And so I'm like, okay. And so she offered me $23,000, and for a lot of thirsty people, a lot of money hungry people, they're like, hell yeah, throw that back. Hell yeah, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, you know what, I'm gonna call off. Fuck what I'm making. I'm gonna head out there, make that $23,000. You know, so it's pretty much what didn't make sense is just like I'm just doing. She just wanted me to do photos, right? And I'm like, who the fuck would pay $23,000 for pretty much 6 hours total just to do photos? You know, and then she was so adamant of me coming down there. You know, like she was asking me questions like, "Do you drink? Do you smoke?" You know, so I lied. I ain't gonna lie, I did lie. I'm like, no, I never drink, I never smoke or anything. And she was like, oh, you definitely perfect. And then I'm like, who cares? You know, like I never had nobody like the projects that I've done. I never had nobody just ask me, do you drink or smoke or whatever? You know, like especially if it's for a gig. You know, because my thing is, if I'm going to a gig, I'm not going to be drinking. I'm not going to be smoking. You know, unless unless it's like the ghetto ass ratchet wedding that I did. You know, that was different. You know, but yeah, she was asking me questions about that, and then so I'm like, it was just the red flags. I'm like, this doesn't make sense, you know. And then like every time when she was asking me questions that doesn't make sense, she always iterate and says, you know, we're gonna give you $23,000. And what was so crazy was she was like, we'll pay the deposit, we'll double the deposit, so you can guarantee that you're gonna send the contract ASAP. You know, so I'm looking at her Instagram page. She got no pictures or no posting or anything. Just like just a profile, and then you could barely see the profile. You know, and I was like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this got to be like a fake profile person or whatever. But she was just asking me, how can she pay me? You know, what's the best way to pay me, and so on. So I'm like, okay, this person is serious, you know. But it was like they was determined. Like what was so crazy? Like she was so determined
Motion detected
for
at the
me
blinking
to
YouTube
be
camera.
there and do photos. And then she asked me, do I have a wife, girlfriend, all this other stuff, so on, so on. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm single, and that was also weird. And then like literally after I said it, she made her first post. Um, a attractive white woman, you know, and then I was like, hmm, hmm, okay. And then here's the funny thing, like she's not following me or anything. You know, she just randomly messaged me, make a post. So I don't know if that's really her. And then she was the vibes that she was giving me was like organ, you know what I'm saying? Kidnapping organ, like take your organ and shit, you know. Black men not from the area get lost, never been seen type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she was kind of flirting with me and so on. And I'm the type of person like when it comes to business, like I don't got time to be flirted. You know, like I'm just here to make that bag. And so, and I'm also the type of person like I don't get influenced by money. You know, like in my early 20s, I had millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to have $1 million or whatever. You know, I won't recommend give anybody in their early 20s no $1 million ever again. You know, that was I killed that shit. But the information that I know now, ooh, and I was back in my 20s, man. So yeah, and then so it's like what was so and then again like so what's so crazy about googling like like she gave me the address of the location, the venue. The venue is like I said, is at that hotels. And so you guys know, like when you type stuff in Google or whatever, Google algorithm give you stuff like notification pops and whatever. And what was so crazy, it shows that a lot of black males and Hispanic people end up missing. You know, that's not from there. Like I'm reading case studies, and I'm like, holy shit, this bitch trying to kill me. You know, so it inspired me to do this YouTube video to tell you guys, because it was like it had this one article, couple articles said like guys, a guy from big town, like one was Denver, Chicago, New York, and Long Beach, California. Uh, Met local females. Had a girlfriend that they never met. Flew down here, never been seen again. Guys opened up business deals, moved down there, never been seen again. You know, so I was like, okay, this shit is real, you know. And I'm always been the type of person that's good at judging things, like following my instinct. Like if something tells me not to do. So I told her, I like, hey, I apologize. I'm booked this weekend, so I won't be able to do it. I hope you find somebody. And what was so funny is I'm pretty sure she could find photographers that's closer in her town that's cheaper, you know. Then she was like, well, cause we like video, no, like voice men talking with each other. And so she was like, and her accent was country as fuck. And so she was like, well, we could hold until you could become available and we could do the event. And I was like, what? You know, because I'm like, okay, if you got an event going on, I never heard, like, I'm not no big time photographer. You know, I'm not one of those photographers that you see is like I'm doing celebrities. I'm like every day. I'm doing Fortune 500 companies every day, like big clientels, like on a regular, like everybody like, yo, we gotta get him. You know, like I'm just an average type of person, and I was like, no, I'm good. So I blocked her, and then I was just thinking to myself, like, yo, how many people fall for this shit? You know, like it was just one stuff that's like it's places in Texas, and here's the funny thing: it's not just in Texas. It's just like these small rural areas that's like a lot of white people. Like it's just white people, mm, few black people, and few Hispanics. You know, so it's just like a lot of these people getting kidnapped. You know, so she figured, okay, uh, a young black male, um, don't drink, don't smoke. His organs got to be clean, and then and you guys got to understand, organ trafficking is fucking real. Like literally, it's like the younger. You guys got to watch our kids. Who y'all have your kids around? Like the younger the people, the person is, the more money. Like a person's heart is worth over $50 million. Like your organs is worth like in millions. It ain't like $1 million. Like we talking about like 50 plus type millions in dollars. So again, so like if you guys meeting females or males online, man, have your weapon. Like if you guys meeting them online and they live in a small town, like have them come to your town. You know what I'm saying? Like a big town. Like if you live in a big city, why would you want to come down there to a small town? Ain't nothing. And then you raise big. You know what I'm saying? You got the big city mindset. Like you gonna be bored as hell. Like what you want to, you know? Like for me, like I never wanted to be like, okay, I'm gonna holler at some female from the small town just I'm gonna go down there just to smash. Like, no, I ain't finna drive a couple miles, put miles on my tires and waste gas and my time just to get something. I could just holler at some female, you know what I'm saying, that's close by. So it's just like you guys really gotta watch out. Like, this world that we live in is fucked up. Like, racism do exist. Like, for people like Americans coming away, this racism does, man, okay, don't be stupid. You know, like, I need, like, you guys really have to start praying every day and just be aware of what's going on. You know, because like I said, it's like, if I was some thirsty ass dude or money hungry, you know, just driven by money, would do anything for money and just hear, oh, $23,000, I could be end up gone, missing. Never see my son ever again. Never see my family ever again. So with that being said, is just, I want you guys to, like, pay attention to your surroundings, watch out, think, and have faith, and just be safe out here. Like, honestly, be safe out here, because we live in a fucked up world that if you're not paying attention to your surroundings, you could be bye-bye. And don't be desperate. Don't be desperate for love. Don't be desperate for money. Don't be desperate at all. It ain't worth it. Like, start loving yourself. All right, that's my take, you guys. I hope this message helped you guys. Go ahead, comment in the section. Let me know. And yeah, I'm a little shaken also, because it's just like, this shit is crazy, because it's just like, wow, you know, like. So with that being said, like, I'm gonna put a pause on my business. Like, really, like, I'm really gonna put a pause on my business. Like, I'm gonna learn Texas. I'm gonna study Texas, learn Texas law, learn, like, surrounding southern area, like Alabama, Mississippi, like all those other shit. You know, like, yeah, it's crazy. It's real crazy. Like, I gotta drink my water to really calm me down. This, I don't got no stain, no water spill on my shirt. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, like, for real, like, I know I like to be joking and all the other stuff. Like, pay attention to what's being said, not what the person is doing, and please be safe out here. Like, really, I would never want to hear in the news that somebody who's subscribing to me, following me, or one of my fans, or somebody that's close to me, end up missing. So be safe. Have your Jeep. Oh, please, you guys, if you have your cell phone, always make sure you have a full battery. Do not go nowhere without a full battery, and bring a battery charger. Like, if you got a car, bring it. Make sure you do inspections, your vehicle inspection. Make sure your engine, oil change, or anything. Make sure you have an extra spare tires in your vehicle. Make sure you have a weapon in your vehicle, like a flashlight. And here's another thing: the vent was at nighttime. That was you know. So if you're going anywhere, like different cities, different towns, make sure you read up to see where you're going. Like, even if you're going outside the country, do research. Anywhere you're going, just do research about what's going on. Do research about the laws, things that have happened. Cause just be a 100% alert to your surroundings, you guys. So that's my take. One love, two fingers. I'm out. So please like, comment, subscribe, share. Please, you guys. Like, I know you guys. A lot of you guys been liking my videos, been sharing my videos, been commenting on my videos. Please, you guys, if you made it this far, please share this video because the word this has to get out to a lot of people because like you never know, like this video could save somebody's life. All right, talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Peace.